That's where we started to go up this way. And look at that. We went all the way up that. Okay, here it is, 2022, mid-June. We're doing the west slabs of Mount Olympus. Now, this is something I've done 2 times before. Both times have been up the Zeus couloir and coming down the Apollo couloir, just right up there. But this time with just Sarah and I, we're just gonna go up the west slabs, then a hike back down. So we are gonna be encountering some snow. So I brought my ice axe, we brought a trekking pole, we got some snowshoes, all that good stuff. But here we go. This is a fun one. So, filling up for it?
Yep.
All right. So this is our path right here. The Bonneville Shoreline Trail Z Trail Connector. This first part's pretty steep, but then it kind of switchbacks up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's steep. Yeah, just discovered that Sarah has a hole in her pants from Fat Man's Misery last week in Zion Canyon, or Zion National Park. Actually, just outside of Zion National Park. And I think she rubbed her pants on the slick rock and tore it up.
Slid down lots of stuff.
Yeah. But don't worry, I've done that with my wetsuit. Yeah, one time. Well, let's see, what was that? It was last year, I think, or 2 years ago. We're up by Jackson, you know, going down the Snake River, and my wetsuit, right at my bottom, the stitching came undone, maybe like 3 inches, and I wasn't wearing any underwear underneath. And during one part, people like were in the kayak, you know, kind of following along with the raft, and I bent over, and they're like, "Brett, sit down." And I was like, no, I'm gonna stand up. So I had no idea why they're saying that. So I bent down even more and just mooned them. Mooned my friend and his wife. And I was like, oh, whoops, that's why. There's a giant hole in my wetsuit. So yep, been there. Yeah, I think today it's a high of like 92 degrees. We're still on that first long switchback going up the mountain. It hasn't cut back yet.
Yeah.
All right, we've got our first switchback coming back across. That was a long one, like a quarter mile. All right, so this trail goes straight. That's for the Bonneville Shoreline Trail. And there's a trail that goes to our left, and that's what we go up. Yeah, so if you see that trail marker going that way, don't take that one, but up and up we go. And it's beautiful, mid-June. It's nice and green, and that snowstorm from 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, is making all the rivers and creeks just overrun like crazy right now. And we're kind of leveling out here, but I think we're gonna be crossing the creek soon. Oh, there it is, right here. There's a little cairn, and on this side, someone put the cairn there, so the exit on the other couloir joins up and comes right here. But we go up right here, follow the rock drainage. Yep, West Slabs right there. We just go that direction up the wall. We have emerged from the jungle. And now we can see the rock scree. So depending on when you go, the year it is, as in like the snow year, could all depend if there's snow here or not. But there is snow. We saw it from the car. It's just a lot higher up. It's a small snow field. I think I brought the filter to drink colder water higher up. That will taste refreshing. There we go. There's some snow. Right here.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Up and up we go. Got the ice axe. The snow cleats on. Snow's pretty crunchy right now, which is pretty good. It's not iced over. You can see up here just how, you know, there's about 10-15 feet worth of snow on this right side, or the crevasse. And someone died here 2 years ago. I think they slid down quite a ways and fell into, you know, these little crevices. Got banged up pretty good, but he died though. So definitely gotta pay attention here. Don't use my video as a guide, but just kind of a direction guide. Do your information or research on what to bring, what shoes to bring, stuff like that. And look at that pretty cool view there, looking down the canyon, or the couloir. Yeah, I just broke up that piece right there. It's about 5 inches thick, so I just stepped on it, you know, to break it, and sure enough, it did break. So you definitely gotta be careful where you step, you know, because it could, or looks are deceiving, right? Especially with snow fields. Yeah, definitely come prepared. Bring rope. We brought rope. Bring a harness. Bring helmets for sure. Yeah, so every year you do this, it's going to be a unique experience. All depending on the snow, the week that you do it, you know, June or July, like I said before, but still have to be prepared for this stuff. Oh, it's just like an ice cold refrigerator right here. Oh, that does feel good. And it's a 93-degree day, I think. And you got a path right here to climb up. I want to boost you up. Yeah, so we got to right there. Climbed up this side, just right up there. And now we're to right here. And this is our last, I think, snow patch, but it's the longest one. All right. Above this is the base of the West Slabs. All right, we did it. Definitely scary. Definitely go prepared. Don't just come up here with hiking shoes and that's it. Otherwise you're in a world of hurt. Bring rope, all that good stuff. Alright, we've made it to where we want to climb up. So where I like to climb up is where you have a pretty good view of the entire wall. Not the entire wall, but a good portion of it. So this is looking back down. There's a giant rock down there. We're just right here. And then rather than go down the Apollo couloir on the other side, once we hit the ridge, we'll come down this rock scree slope on the right side, down this drainage. We'll just hike out and then go down the snow path. This is it though. So the West Slabs is a kind of choose your own path here. You don't have to follow my path. You can do whichever one over there. Look at this giant wall. Lots of handholds, lots of footholds, lots of finger jams. Just go slow, at your own pace, I guess, and then just be safe. Climb up this crack just right here. And we follow along just right here, this edge. You don't have to do our edge. You can go a little further around, climb up towards the middle. You can do it. Yes.
I think I might need a little bit of help.
I know those ants. And get your right foot on that ledge. Yep. And then you can pull yourself up. I got your backpack here too. And you're gonna swing your left leg over here.
I wish I had something good to hold on to.
This left ledge is pretty good. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, good job. So I'll climb above you, and then I'll go up like 15 feet above you, and I'll wait for you there. Yeah, so what we're on right now is this is the steepest, scariest section. Once we get a little bit higher, it starts to become a little more rounded, and not so steep. Doing good. Nice job. Just doing a little break up here. Get some water. And then this is another cliff section, but not as scary as that section was. I think most people, or like the route takes you up right up the middle where all the bumpy stuff is. That's where all the bolts are, I believe.
Where are all the bolts?
In the middle of the slab. And then we'll hike that way once we reach the top, and we'll hike down the drainage just right here, down to the snow. Let's follow that crack up, Sarah. No, not the crack, the little sidewalk going up that way. Sidewalk's just right here. Yeah, remember this section from last time? We hang on that left side undercut.
Right there?
Then we go up on top, and go on top of that thing. Yep. And then right above you, where I'm standing, is the ledge you can hold on to pull yourself up, right where my feet are. And then we work our way around this rock face. Nice job. Check out this view right here, looking towards Salt Lake. Got the two peaks ahead of us, the giant valley. This is one giant city, basically. Great Salt Lake way down there.
This rock is smoother.
The easier stuff.
Oh.
Never ends, huh? We made it. This is kind of a flat little area, what I call the viewpoint. We did it. All right, time to test some blood sugar, and then rest for a second, and we'll go down this way. We made it. We made it to the viewpoint. So as the viewpoint, you can go higher and drop into the Apollo couloir, the French word meaning, like, you know, kind of the canyon where it's pretty narrow, where all the ice and snow is. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to hike down the ridge, get to the snow field, go back down, and call it a day. Okay, we are headed back down now, and according to the Apple Watch, we've gone 2,600 feet in elevation, hiked 3.14 miles. I'm not sure if that's accurate. It could be, but I don't think so. And we've been hiking for 3 hours and 54 minutes. Just hugging this right side here as I go down. Okay, let's keep dropping down this. Hit it right there. Just right down there. This one will drop a lot pretty quick here. Just hang on to this right side and you'll be just fine.
Right side.
Just going right there. Flat ground. We're almost there, just right there. Doing great. Slow and steady wins the race. Most races.
Slow and steady, hopefully does not die.
Wins the life, or wins the race of life.
Yep.
So we're almost off this portion right up here. That part's kind of tricky, but we just came down right here, or we will go down just right here, follow the path, then hit that drainage, and then that part takes us to the snow. So we're almost there. It's getting hotter going back down. Whew. But we're almost there. Yeah, that rock face right there is pretty cool. And then to the right of it is our drainage. Thank you, hikers, for clearing a path. We're West Slabbers. Are we West Slabians now? Yeah, this shade feels nice. And that's where we went up, all the way up to the viewpoint. Alright, made it through the jungle. Kind of steep. Then we have this rock steep path going down. But that big rock right there, pointing at, that's where we started to go up this way. And look at that. We went all the way up that. There's the snow.
Almost the snow, yep.
Yep. Time to start this fun adventure going down. Which we'll have to be definitely more careful going down so we don't get out of control and slide towards the rock edges. So it would definitely hurt. Possibly even like break a bone or something. Or smash your face in, you know. Yeah, it's about 5 feet of snow to 6 feet of snow just right there. This is the true refrigerator canyon.
Yeah.
Not the one in Zion, but this one.
Yep.
That feels nice. That's why there's not so many flies too. Ah. Almost time to purify some cold ice water.
Is this the second piece of ice?
Yep, we got one more down here. Yep, and then we're back to hiking trails.
Just gonna... Wow, this is beautiful right here.
there's the last snow section. We'll just climb down there, back onto the rocks, then back onto the trail. Oh, look at that cold water, that pool right there. Go rinse off my face in that. That looks refreshing. And look, we're back on the main trail now. Oh. Oops. Finally. Yeah, this water's like 32, maybe 33 degrees. You could definitely get hypothermia from that quickly. Oh man. It's so refreshing to drink though. We filtered some for our water bottles. It tastes so good. This Catadin Be-Free purifier is awesome. It's like a life straw, but you just can squeeze it, drink straight from it, or pour it into bottles. It's so refreshing though. And right there is where the water disappears underground, at least underneath the rocks. But yeah, right here, not a drop in sight. Back through the heat and back through the jungle. There's the sun. Ooh, that's toasty. All right, we're back at that trail junction of where the exit is. If you do the other Apollo couloir, the one we did 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to see that video, watch that one somewhere in my channel. But this one we just did up and back down. Up by here, water. This is where it surfaces back up again. Yep, here it is. Or we just crossed the stream. So that was the snow water that we drank earlier.
Oh yeah.
Comes down to right here.
And it tasted the same to me.
Yeah, it did taste the same. But it wasn't as cold as up there, but it was still cold though. What a perfect day. Yeah. I mean, it was hot, but like right now though, it's like there should be a name for it, where you just kind of bask in the, the achievement that you did is beautiful when you're hiking out.
Yeah.
They should call that something. Like where you just feel victorious, and invincible. You're like, we did it. What?
The victory phase of hiking.
It's the victory phase of hiking?
The victory phase.
Yeah, a victory phase of hiking where you just accomplish, everything seems extra beautiful, you're hungry. I mean, but like you're excited for that part.
Yeah.
And you just can't wait to get back to the car to get cold Gatorades or waters. But you just admire what, the hard stuff that you just did. We'll think of a clever name, but so far I think that works. The victory phase of hiking. That means there must be multiple phases of hiking, right?
Yeah.
You have the approach phase, which is kind of like, oh, why did I do this? This is awful. How much longer is it? And then you have the awesome section, like going through the Slot Canyon or reaching the waterfall. And then you have the long slog out, which is like, oh, we got 4 more miles of hot desert hiking. And then like the last mile, that's the victory phase. And then during that slog too, the third phase, like no one says a word. They're just kind of like, a few more miles, so hot, so thirsty, so hungry. And then the victory phase is, nothing's changed, but it's the mental shift, adjustment, because you're so close within reach. Turning this into our Ragnar now. There's the road. Oh, we did it.
We did it!
Good job.
Woo!
Mwah.
Good job.
So let's see. I didn't stop the watch once. Took us 6 hours and 28 seconds. And we've been hiking for 5.95 miles and climbed over 2,600 feet going up. It's a long day. We're done. All right, well, sayonara from the West Slabs of Mount Olympus in Mount Olympus, Utah.